Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going to take a look at some amazing observations up in the sky. A disk that's pretty obvious above Colorado, kind of tucked in behind the clouds, but you can definitely make out what it is. Also, a small fleet of some objects in formation in the sky. I think you guys are going to enjoy those observations. Also got a brand new picture slideshow put together. New sky phenomena sent in from all around the world. Also been receiving some photos of Comet NEOWISE. You guys are doing an excellent job. Christian out of Virginia. This is NEOWISE on the morning of July 15th. Looking good. I went out on the morning of the 16th. That's looking east, northeast, and honestly, the sky was awesome. When I looked out the back door and I could see the stars and planets, I mean, it was clear as a bell until I went and looked to the east, northeast, and that's what I saw. Comet NEOWISE is, or was, right behind that bank of clouds, and that was the only cloud bank in the sky blocking the comet. Mark J. out of Kansas. Morning of July 15th, yet another good photo of Comet NEOWISE. The nucleus of the comet is 3 miles wide, so it's got a lot of outgassing yet to go because the nucleus is not huge. It's not as big as Hale-Bopp, but it's still a pretty good-sized comet. That tail is well over 1,000,000 miles long. It's spanning some 15 degrees across the sky. Pretty cool, not something you see every day. Checking out the Schumann resonance, looks pretty good. Had a brief spike back on the 16th, but nothing major. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano, looking at the caldera. Business as usual. Got a steady flow of moderate energy going across the caldera. Looks like there might have been a small quake or two here and there, but other than that, a typical day at the supervolcano caldera. Now I want to take you guys up to Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Pictures were sent in by Skywatcher 55. Do you see what Skywatcher saw? Right there, parked in the clouds. We're going to take a look at that disk, pretty obvious disk, in multiple formats. Great observation. High in the sky above Colorado. You can see it tucked in behind the clouds. You can see the edge of a disk. Here in just a second, you're going to be able to see what look like windows going across the top. On the bottom, it looks like some sort of a apparatus. I don't know. You can see it right there. This is a inverted format, and it's also been slightly enhanced, obviously, but not modified. I haven't altered the photo, with regard to the contents. I've just kind of adjusted the lighting and color, trying to get a better look at this thing, and it did pull it forward a little bit. Something was definitely there, the shape of a disc. You can see a very crisp edge right there. Doesn't blend in with the rest of the clouds in the sky. Here in this photo here, you can see, obviously it's pixelated, but up above the obvious disc, you can see what look like square windows. Again, they could be pixels, always given the benefit of the doubt, but you could see those in the other photos too. Here's another look at what appear to be windows going across the top of a disc sitting in the sky above Colorado. In July of 2020, I received that photo a couple days ago from Skywatcher 55. Kind of tough to see right there. I know where it's at. You can see the edge and just kind of go from the edge, and you can see other components of what looks like a disc up in the sky on the top of the disc and on the bottom. Don't know. I mean, doesn't surprise me. We've been seeing a lot of things in the sky here recently, especially this year. And this is another one that we can, I guess, add to the collection. Pretty obvious disc in the sky above Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Great observation. Thanks for sharing. Fleet sent in by Carlos P. And that's what we've got. A fleet of something in formation in the sky. Not exactly sure of the location. This was sent in by Carlos P. And you're going to see right there a formation of what appear to be lights or some sort of orbs up in the sky. Don't appear to be moving. They're kind of hovering. That was the original video, just exactly how Carlos shared it with me. Now I've enhanced it, just trying to get a better look, that's all. A bird just flew by. The bird was white in this enhancement. Dark is light and light is dark. And you can see the objects kind of appear back here in the back. They weren't there at the beginning of the video. See how they're just kind of popping up or turning on or whatever you want to call it. Here's another look, another enhancement. And it's I got more light here where the other, I took away light. Here I've added more light. It's heavily saturated, and you can see there's independent objects in the sky in some sort of a uniform formation. Here it is in basically a negative format. Dark is light and light is dark once again. Pretty cool. We could be dealing with drones here. These may not be anything, uncommon. I mean, you don't see drones on the ground. They're always up in the air and sometimes difficult to identify. Like here, we're not close up. We can't see wings and lights like a typical, helicopter airplane. Here it is in super slow motion, and I've zoomed in as close as I can go without becoming too heavily pixelated. Here, I'm going to pause it real quick. And you can see these things are situated about the same distance apart from each other, except back here they do get kind of random. But overall, they have a distinct formation in the sky. Don't know. Again, they could be drones, and they could be something entirely different. Then again, they could be something else. I don't know, just simply sharing, guys. Don't claim to know. I thought that was a pretty neat video. Good observation by Carlos P. Here's a brand new picture slideshow I put together. New sky phenomena. Gary calling this cloud fog. That's how he described it. And you can see along this big bank of clouds, there's like a web or some sort of fog, a different type of cloud laying on top of the clouds. Melissa out of Southwest Florida sent me this photo. This is of the moon, and you can see there's two very distinct lines that almost look like a slide or even a road up in the sky. I'm just describing what I see. See those lines there? They form something in front of the moon. Don't know what that was, and she didn't either. Mysterious light in the sky. Yet another observation of something unusual, this time by Nathaniel out of East San Diego. Bright light in the sky that was moving and was gaining altitude but wasn't blinking, didn't make any noise, and was just very curious. So Nathaniel took a video, shared it with me, and it was almost 2 minutes long. That video there, I condensed it, zoomed in as close as I could get. Some sort of a strange light. We've been seeing a lot of those lately. Michael sent in a small video clip here of what appeared to be a red crescent moon. Angela out of Phoenix, Arizona. Spectacular giant orange cloud. Paul D out of Scotland. Big thick rainbow, very low to the ground. Looks like it's sitting on top of that tree, or it's a rainbow shaft. RS out of Denmark. Got a very bright sundog here, so bright. Look here, it's reflecting off of the water. Now that's something you don't see every day. Check that out. Good little video sent in from Denmark. Bright sundog, looks like two suns over there. But that is definitely a textbook sundog. And here's another look at the sun from Denmark. Very bright, reflecting off of the water, and there it's down below the horizon. Great photos. Randall out of Mora, New Mexico. Looked like a big triangle craft hovering over the mountains there in New Mexico. Renee C. out of Mississippi. Very busy sunset. Look at those clouds and bright orange colors. Richard out of the United Kingdom. Speaking of color, this looks like a pink roll cloud way off in the distance over in Elmsall, United Kingdom. Photo sent by Richard S. Don't know if this is early in the morning or late at night, but that is a very profound pink and light purple, and that's unedited. That is exactly the way I received it. Riley out of Fairfax, Virginia. Spectacular sunset from Virginia. Amber Chitwood out of Central Illinois. This is a storm that rolled through Illinois back on July 15th, and it was very, very intense there for a while. Multiple power outages, high winds, large hail, flooding in some areas, and this was one of the many storms that rolled through the Midwest back on the 15th. Sincerely windy, once again unedited. And we've got a profound pink and purple. And those are some mammatus clouds tucked up in there too. Great little video. Brandon G out of Booth Bay, Maine. Awesome. Big halo around the sun. Talk about personality. That thing is loaded with color. And this too is unedited. That is exactly the way I received it. Cloud and all in front of the halo. Still very bright. Ryan C out of Louisiana. Awesome roll clouds up in the sky, making a formation. rock out of Quebec. Got that split sky phenomena. Got the thick clouds over here on the right, sharp line, and then bright blue skies. That is rare. Don't see that very often. Robert A. out of Ottawa, Illinois. Unique photo here out of Ottawa. Nashua, New Hampshire. Photo sent in by Rob. This is actually a little video clip of the bright pink sky. Rob H. out of Germany. It's kind of a strange looking photo here. Looks like fingers reaching off over here into the distance. I don't know. It's just a neat photo. I thought I'd pass it along. South Carolina, Priscilla F. Got a very low to the ground, double-decker rainbow. See these all the time anymore. They're very common. Pat R. out of Fresno, California. Took this photo of a cloud that looked like it was rolling through the sky like a big snowball, leaving a trail behind it. Look at that. Great observation. Milam O. out of Bend, Oregon. This is a video clip. It was like 2.5, almost 3 minutes long. A great video, but I've condensed it to share in this video. It's a bright orange cloud off in the distance, visible from Bend, Oregon. And then off to the right of this spectacular cloud, you're going to see some more basically lenticular clouds. Those are formed by high winds. They kind of form these clouds up in the sky that look like discs. Very, very cool. Rose P. out of Gwinner, North Dakota. More mammatus clouds forming a very low ceiling above North Dakota. Then they changed color. Very spectacular skies above North Dakota. A great photo sent in by Rose P. Ron R. back on July 8th of 2020. Another storm. That's a very big rain shaft making contact with the ground above that farm. Here's another one making contact with the ground. Rosella out of Hobbs, New Mexico. And that one's got a rainbow off to the right. Here is a rainbow. This is one for the collection here. This is a triple. Tacoma, Washington, Sam and Andrea. You can see the very intense double rainbow. And then right down here, there's a vertical shaft. That's a rainbow shaft. I don't know how you even describe that. Look, see it right there? Great observation out of Tacoma, Washington. That's rare. That's not something you see every day. Sarah out of Laurel, Mississippi. These are some incredible clouds. Look at the sky here. Talk about ominous. Unbelievable. Look like paintings or something up in the sky. I mean, you look at that and you ask yourself, how does that even happen? I mean, they're actually quite spectacular. I would have been doing the same thing, taking photographs. That is a very photogenic sky. Photo sent in by Sarah out of Laurel, Mississippi. Great job, guys. Keep the photos coming. If you guys are new viewers, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on this bell. That way you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. If you're current subscribers, simply double check. Make sure you're still subscribed and make sure that bell is still activated. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery, and sometimes I'll use them in a picture slideshow, just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.